Today, I want to educate you about a topic that tends to play a vital role in having anxiety, excessive worrying, a dysregulated nervous system, emotional dysregulation, procrastination, and overthinking. That is fear. Fear keeps us stuck because it stops us from going out of our comfort zone. It stops us from growing and keeps us in a fixed mindset where you can't see the benefits of evolving and growing to become the best version of yourself. If you don't learn a healthy strategy for managing your fear can take over your mind, brain, and body and start to control your life. Historically, fear was an essential part of survival. It motivated us to protect our loved ones, hunt for food, and run from lions. But as society evolved, our nervous system used the same biological responses to create survival mechanisms that managed emotional trauma, abuse, and unmet emotional needs. By the time you are 9 years old, you will have subconsciously ingrained meanings and stories in your mind, brain, and body that were formulated from your experiences. Whatever those experiences were, you will have created thoughts, feelings, and ideas around what those experiences meant to you and how they shaped how you see yourself. When those experiences are grounded in fear, that fear can control your mind, brain, and body. You have programmed certain experiences to trigger your nervous system to keep you safe, prevent you from confronting your fears, and staying stuck in what you consider safety. But what happens then? That fear can become all consuming. It can pour into areas of your life that don't even make sense. It can cause extreme social anxiety and the fear of leaving your house. Your dysregulated nervous system becomes oversensitive, telling your mind, brain, and body to stay safe about things that weren't even a part of the original story. They are simply fear thoughts emerging from your constant state of worry and stress. You can start to see fear everywhere. If you do not control your fear thoughts, they will start to control you. Your body will become immune to the fears you have told it to have and start to see fear in new things. The fears can be completely unrelated, but since you have started to program your mind, brain, and body with fear, it will start looking for it everywhere you look. This is why people all of a sudden stop wanting to drive or be around people. Your fear thoughts are on overdrive. And until you learn to process them, reset your nervous system, and stop the panic cycle, you will continue to live in fear while subconsciously looking for it and becoming consumed by it. This is why people say what you focus on grows. When you learn to tap into the subconscious mind, see the stories, meanings, and ideas attached to all of these experiences, you can work through them, heal them, regain control of your life, and desensitize any trigger around these traumatic experiences. If you do not, they will continue to get worse. Your negative thoughts and emotions will perpetuate your dysregulated nervous system, keeping you stuck in the fight or flight response, making your nervous system more sensitive to triggers and continually keeping you in a stressed response because your mind, brain, and body are holding on to these negative experiences that you have told it are unsafe. Fear can only be curtailed if you see the fears, process the fears, and heal the fears that are controlling your life. You have to start to hone in on all the times that your nervous system becomes dysregulated. Do you notice an adrenaline rush after social events or prior to them? Do you notice an adrenaline rush when you are supposed to leave your house? Do you become more agitated or antsy before certain tasks? Are these experiences followed by emotional crashes that make you feel exhausted? The highs and lows of these experiences are indications that your nervous system is being initiated from programmed situations you have told your nervous system to be afraid of. When you start to work through these origin stories by looking at the big picture and seeing the lessons learned from these experiences and how they form the strong, resilient parts of who you are today, you can change these stories. You can use decompression strategies and mind management strategies to completely reset your nervous system and desensitize the triggers that will relax your nervous system to find calm, stillness, and peace. As long as you remain stuck in the fight or flight response, you will continue to avoid difficult situations, run from situations that perpetuate your inability to be more confident or confront your fears, not be able to channel the relaxation state for insight and reflection, and not find true empowerment from within yourself, where your true power exists. You need to heal so you can find it. You can be stronger, wiser, and more resilient than you ever imagined. You just need to keep going to become the best version of yourself. You got this. I'm rooting you on every step of the way.